Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I'm Patrice and today we are going to be cranking up Brody, my Ricoma EM-1010, and we are going to be testing out some merch for my Etsy shop. Okay y'all, so before we test stitch our design for our new hoodie that we'll be placing inside of our Etsy shop, I just want to bring you over to Chroma. This is the design that we will be using, and the version of Chroma that I have is Inspire. This is the digitizing software from Ricoma. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to save this. I already have it placed in the hoop size that we'll be using, so I know that it will fit perfectly. All right, so let's go ahead and we are going to save this, and we will be saving this as a DST file. All the Ricoma machines require for the file to be in the DST format, and so we are just going to name this Made to Love, and I'm going to put final. We are going to change that to DST and click save. All right, so I am going to put this on my flash drive and I will meet y'all at the embroidery machine. So now I'm going to get ready to hoop our sweatshirt that we will be using today. And I'm going with a red sweatshirt for today, but I'm planning on doing this in white with pink and black stitching, or red with pink and white stitching. So this will be my opportunity to test the other colors that I want to try. So first, I'm just going to lightly mist. Oh, so just lightly mist it. And then I'm going to place that about right there. And we're going to turn it back inside out, or right side out. Right side, yeah. I'll say right side in. The right side is going to be out. Now we're ready to hoop it. Here's our hoop. And we're just going to place this inside and get up to where it should go. Now it's time for us to actually get it hooped. Just tightening our screw. That one's pretty tight. So now we can get ready and place this onto our machine. Now we're ready to hoop our sweatshirt. And I am going to just hoop it. I already have our machine set up for the size hoop that we're going to be using. We're going to push it, make sure that none of the fabric is getting caught anywhere. And then we're just going to push it until it snaps into place. All right, so that's looking pretty good. The hoop feels good. I'm going to feel underneath the sweatshirt and make sure that everything is free and clear. All right, so that feels pretty good, looks pretty good. Now it's time to set up our design on the machine. So now we're at the machine, and this was a previous version of the design. I did make a few changes, so that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to select File, and those are 3 overlapping stars that represent that button. And the file that we have, I've input my USB. We are going to use this one, M2L DST. Okay, everything is looking like how it should look. So now we are going to put this onto our machine. And I loaded it by pressing the embroidery machine symbol with the triangle next to it. And so now we're going to select the machine here. This is to access all the files on the machine. We have a few pages worth of files. So we're going to just go all the way to the end. And here we are, M2L. That is the latest version of the design. And I am going to click OK. And now we have the design. So I do want to start by placing our needle on one. And now we need to put in the colors. And there should be 3 different steps that we're going to do. And first we're going to be starting out with the pink. And so the pink is, I believe it's number 7, but I will check. So the pink is going to be number 7. And then we're going to do white and then 7 again. All right, so if I press another button, it shouldn't go to another slot. So I just need to click 7 again because of the way the stitches will be laid. All right, so we are going to click OK. It's on automatic. So that's perfect. I'm going to click OK. And next we want to trace the design. So now I'm going to click the trace button on the machine. It's asking me if we want to enter embroidery status. Yes. All right. And that is looking pretty good. And so next we are going to just make sure that our needles will not hit the hoop. Okay, so that traced really good. Everything still looks great. I'm just making sure that nothing is in the way, because I have had where it's been hooped correctly, but somehow something still ends up stitching to the back. So I just want to make sure and everything feels fine. So now we are ready. It's time for us to press this green button and we are ready to start. So as Brody stitches, I like to stay nearby because the sounds of the machine really will tell you if it's in distress or if anything is happening. So this was stitching out beautifully. I had no major issues with it stitching out. The only thing that occurred is that I ran out of bobbin thread, and so luckily I was nearby and I was able to get that changed fairly quickly. Now this project took a little over an hour for me to stitch it out, and for me that is quite a bit of time to make one garment. And so only having one embroidery machine pretty much limits your productivity. However, you can get some things done. So I want to see how I can get this done a little bit quicker. So I may possibly change some of the stitches and or maybe use an applique for the heart instead of stitching out that entire heart. But I absolutely love the design. I think it is gorgeous. I cannot wait to wear this. The different stitches I used a satin stitch, I used a tatimi stitch, and I also used a brick stitch for the words made to. And I think everything turned out really, really nicely. right, y'all, so we are all done, and this looks so cute. It looks so cute. I think this is where my bobbin thread ran out. Something must have happened there, but for the most part, y'all, I absolutely love it, and I love these colors. So let's head over to our desk. All right, now we're at the desk, and we are actually watching Yolanda's live. There she is over there, and we're working. So let's get this done so I can continue watching the live. So we are going to unhoop this, and if you are not following Yolanda, her channel is Cricketing with Yolanda. Trust me, you will have the time of your life, and you will enjoy laughing a lot. So let's see how this turned out. All right, y'all. This looks amazing. I love it. There are a few things that I need to do, like I need to get rid of that. A few extra little jump hoops, but for the most part, this looks great. It looks great. Okay, y'all, so I have to do a voiceover now because Yolanda was a whole hot mess, and she was super excited that Jennifer Maker was in her chat. So we had a really good time, and I had a lot going on. I was also making some DTF shirts, but y'all, we're here now. So the stitches look absolutely beautiful. Everything looks great. I'm fascinated with the back of the designs always, but make sure when you're cutting away the cutaway stabilizer that you don't cut your garment. And so right now I am just moving that cutaway stabilizer away from the sweatshirt, and that temporary adhesive spray really helps to get that done. Some people have a love-hate relationship with it. There are other things that you can do so that you don't have to use that, because it can mess up your needles and your machine, and all types of situations could happen. But right now I'm just cutting all of those loose threads, and shout out to Eve with the baby's booty for giving me these amazing scissors. I'm sure there's a technical term for them, but I just don't know it. So I'm just going ahead and getting that all cleaned up, and once I'm done cutting all these stitches, I'm just going to get my lint roller and make sure that I pick up all of those threads that I cut. So once it's done, I'm ready to cut out my Tender Touch, and I'm using this Tender Touch, Sulky Tender Touch, and this is really good for just making sure that that backing does not irritate the skin of the person who's going to be wearing it. And so there's a rough side and there's a smooth side. The rough side should be face down. That's the side that the adhesive is on, and you want it to stick to your garment. All right, so my cut looks a little rough and ragged on the edge, but it's okay. You don't need too much of it, just enough to cover your design. All right, and so everything looks good. I'm cleaning it up. So this is the final design. We're going to head over and press the Tender Touch. However, I did want to show you all the original file, because this one I made a few changes. This one I did on Making with Marilyn's live the other night, where we embroidered together. And the stitch around the heart on this one is a tatami stitch, and on this one I put a satin stitch, and I also included some hearts in it. So that's the difference between the two. Of course the color is different, but I'm thinking of putting both of these designs inside of my Etsy shop in just a sweatshirt. Maybe I'll do some hoodies, but for the most part we'll probably work with white and red sweatshirts. So let me know what you think. So let's head over to the heat press and press our Tender Touch, and y'all, this is going to be done. Now we're under the heat press, but you can use an iron or a mini press to get this done. So I'm just preheating the fabric just to make sure everything's nice and loose, and I'm going to apply the Tender Touch. Make sure that the rough side is on top of your material and the smooth side is facing up. All right, and so I'm pressing this for about 10 seconds, give or take, and the temperature is about 320 degrees. And it's that simple. We are all done with this sweatshirt, y'all. All right, y'all. So we are all done, and how adorbs is this design? So cute. I absolutely love it. I cannot wait to put these in my Etsy shop. I will have both the red and the white listed as well. So let me know which one you like. And if you want to see this one up close and personal, check out a link listed below to Making with Marilyn's YouTube channel where I stitched this on live. So let me know what y'all think. Which one do y'all like best? I love how this pink and white looks on the red. I think it looks really, really good. And I think it's perfect for B-Day. So I love it. And also, I don't even know which one is my favorite. That's crazy. I don't even know which one I like most. I love them both. There are a few changes. Well, I'm not going to make any changes to this, but I may have some alternatives. I may offer this with a DTF. So maybe a shirt with this design using DTF instead of stitching out an entire shirt like this. And so that would bring the cost down. But y'all, just embroidery makes everything so much more professional, so much better. And it lasts an awful long time. Well, not an awful long time, but y'all know what I mean. So let me know below if y'all think that my students are going to try to talk me into making them one of these shirts. Let me know. Leave me a comment below, because I have a feeling that when I wear mine to school, they are going to want me to make them shirts as well. And let me know if you guys think that I'm going to actually do it. I don't think they're going to get me for it this time. I don't think so. But if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give us a thumbs up. Also, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber here yet. In addition, all links to all of the items that I used today will be listed below, including links to the Ricoma EM-1010. That will be my affiliate link. It's no extra cost to you if you click the link. If you make a purchase, there's no extra cost to you. However, I do receive commission off of whatever items are placed using that affiliate link. But also, head over to Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok and join the Craftable Things community. I would love it if you would come by there as well. But that's it for today, y'all. Thank you all so very much for watching. Until next time.